Welcome to the live stream. Here is the Nayun County, and this is at the border place between China and Myanmar, and this is a well-preserved Dai ethnic culture place. And we are right now at the Fishing Carnival, and my name is Wang Xin. And welcome to our live stream to feel the tens of thousands of people here to catching the fish. And the carnival is about to start around 12, but you can see here it's well crowded and they're all in water. Okay, here is a lot of locals, and today is the most bustling day. We start from 12 p.m. today. All the locals and tourists are allowed to catch fish here. So you may be curious about like this river, why are fulfilled with this many people and how many fishes can be caught. And to celebrate this festival and cherish the happiness, the local government actually put around 20 tons of fishes, about the grass carps, crucians. So these 20 tons of fishes will belong to the lucky ones. You can see that all the locals and tourists are carrying their tools here. So here is the Nanli River. It's the downstream of Nali County. So we are standing at the dam, and you can see this is a very carnival festival, and we have already seen they already had some fishes holding a hand, and let's give you a closer look on their harvest. Talk about this, a Holy Fish Festival. This is a very important festival because right now the people is prepared to celebrate the New Year in Dai calendar. So after this fishing festival, they will welcome and have their holidays because right now is their New Year period. So on behalf of the CCTV and CGTN, I wish all the best to the Dai people for a happy New Year. And let me introduce our special guest, is Chen Yuyan. Greeting to all. I believe the festival already started, right? So let's have a closer look. I see the whole Menglian County people and surrounding areas, they are all here. Because here is full with the very different ethnic groups. So they all come here to celebrate the carnival. So did you just experience the party? This is very crowded. So let's just first have a look around. So this is the starting point. So basically we picked a segment or the section of the river. So if we look above the sky, then give you a bird view. So Nanli River from Nayun, Anshan County, and around the 3 kilometers there's a dam. So from the dam plus 3 kilometers, that will be the whole area for the festival. This is the 15th festival, so that's the same every year. So we also have the people from Myanmar. They all come here to celebrate the fishing festival. So this is festival not only limited to our Menglian County, that's include people from locals, tourists, especially, and also our friends from different countries. So we can see the fish also have different sizes. Yes, we need to have winners. So the lucky one who got the biggest will win the best award. So when the party started, that's a very significant and impressive scene. We didn't catch that, but really want to see that, please come to here. So this is the event that involved more than 100,000 people. And here is also can see, because there are more than 20 tons of fishes, we also call it catching fish in the air. So I believe this is selling the fishing tools. So this is they used to put their harvest. This is my second year being here to celebrate the carnival. Right now we're heading to the venue right now, heading down to the river. Let's give you a closer shot to see the people right now very busy fishing. You can see right now everyone is really busy and highly concentrating on catching as many as possible fishes. We talked about it before this, like because there's many people in the river, so they get up the mud in the bottom up and make the water muddy. So we also talk about this is catching fish in the muddy water. So the highest level of the river is around waist level. So let's see right now who got the biggest fish. Let's find whether we already have the lucky guy or not. Can see someone already carried their net bag. So the lady in right, I believe she got a lot of fishes. So for the also have someone that cast a net. So they also have the requirement on the standard of the net. So I look at the story of the fishing festival, because the Buddha tried to enrich the people's life and well-being of Dai nationality. So they brought the fern and the fish here. So we also have a very famous dishes, and including fish and fern. So that's a very delicious dish. And because the fishes and ferns, they have their life cycle, so the government also have the strict ban on fishing or overfishing or over getting the ferns. So every year the festival remarks the starting point of fishing, because we also want to show our respect to the nature, and we also treasure our planet. So we want to build and improve our ecosystem. So this is also part of our culture and tradition. So we got the biggest fish today, and we will release them, let them free tomorrow. So this is a part of the story behind the fishing festival.
When the Buddha visited Menglian in ancient times, it is said that he fought with a dragon, and then after he won, this place became very peaceful, and the local residents began to settle down here, and it became a very beautiful residential area for the people. And it is said that when the dragon lost this fight with the Buddha, and he became a fish and swam into the river for the people to catch. And that's how this festival began. And this kind of custom lasted, and people still celebrate this day. And after the fish is caught, during the fishing carnival, on the next day, the fish would be released into the river. So when the fish was caught for the first day, and we do not eat it, we only to release it on the second day. And this also shows the harmony between man and nature. The fishing carnival will continue till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And here you can see a very big waiting location for the fish. If you caught a fish, you can take your fish here. and to assess the weight here.
这边已经
目前为止还没有到最大，因为它已经写得很清楚。我们最重的是15点，你可以照一下，最重的是15.15。
So the record registered here is about 15 kilograms, but currently this fish is still not caught yet, because as you can see here, the biggest fish that had been caught is only 5 kilograms. So the other people in this river still have a chance to win. And we can see some freshly caught fish here, very big ones. And this is the work of 4 people. I think that would be quite sufficient for us. That is a very big fish. So 4 guys caught all of this fish here. That is quite impressive work. People are curious if that big fish, the big catfish that has just been caught, and people expect it to break the record. Let's take a look at the weight of this catfish. So the biggest fish being released to the river is 15 kilograms and is not yet being caught. There are a lot of people here, so we might experience some signal breakups, for which we apologize. Right now is the New Year festival according to the Dai minorities calendar. So there are a lot of traditional festivals because the minority group of Dai is heavily affected by the Buddhist culture. And there are a lot of traditions related to Buddhism. We see a lot of people marching towards the shore, towards the bank to have their fish weighed. And a lot of people are still lining up to get a chance to get down to the river and catch the fish. And hopefully everybody can wait in line and have a chance to catch the fish. And all of these people, they would each spend not quite long time in the river catching the fish, and then they will go up so that the other people or more people can all come down to the river and catch the fish in order to feel this festive atmosphere. Now we lower the water level to facilitate the catching of fish. After this festival is over, the water level will be returning to normal. At that point, it is no longer allowed for people to go down the river and catch fish. And if you look into the river, there are old and young and men and women, and even small children, and very senior citizens here, pensioners. They are also down in the river to catch fish. Now let's have a bird view of this spectacle. We also see a lot of kids being part of this festival. People expect to be blessed after celebrating this fishing carnival. Now you can have an overall picture of this spectacle. You can see there are a lot of people in the river catching fish. If the water level is higher, it probably will be easier for people to catch fish. But for the people's safety, we lower the water level to waist length. And if you go to the banks of the river, you can even see fish swimming at your feet. The place where we are standing is the lower stream of the river, where the water level will be higher, so it will be easier to catch fish. As you can see, most of these people carry a basket at their chest, and it becomes very handy for them to put the fish into the basket. And this tool is a very typical fishing tool for the Lahu minority group. By putting the hand into the river, she can feel the fish, and it will be easier for her to catch the fish. And this is a very good way to catch smaller fish. So that would be the most traditional way of catching fish. But at the same time, you can also see some very big nets. It takes several people to work together.
So maybe fishes are like to go against the waves, so maybe they like to. The experts in fishing don't know exactly where they can get the biggest one. So we can see some, like they're doing the scanning. So there's the two people holding the net. So you can see all of people here more or less they have some harvest. So you can see people in groups or they join hands together, become a wall. So by doing so, they can get more fishes. So they will get fishes, stones all together into their net. You can see their harvest. I believe I see the biggest one, the biggest fish. And you also can catch the fishes by your hands. I think the catching fish is not the ultimate purpose. It's here people gathering here just want to celebrate the new year, want to enjoy the events, enjoy the carnival. Today is around 31 degrees Celsius, but under the sun, especially at the noontime, it's even warmer. But we can tell here is the hottest place in the town. So from their color or the tone of the skin, you can tell who is the local, who is the tourist. So you can see they got many big ones, big fishes in the net. As we just introduced, here is not only attract the people from the Yunnan County and also attracted a lot of tourists and friends from Myanmar and even from other places around the world come here to celebrate the festival. So this we want to express our appreciation to the God, to the Buddha, and we also it's like deliver the benefits to all the people living here. So let's give a closer shot to see who is the one with the lock. So you can see they're doing the scanning. So with their net, they will moving forward to see whether they can get the fish into their net. So you can see they can all group together. So it's 2 or 3 people together. They will take the net. I believe they have a lot of experience. And they also try to finish their fishing. I believe they already got a very bumpy harvest. So you can tell, like some people have rich experience, they know exactly how to do fishing, they must farm local, and someone they just like try to here to celebrate or not really. You can tell it's green hands, they must be a tourist. And the lady right now, you can see is from Lahu nationality. You can tell from their dress, from the bags, and also their body language. You can tell which ethnic groups they come from, and you also can tell from their faces. Actually, for us, it's very easy to identify their nationalities. You can see some people are casting a net. Some people right now trying to finish their fishing. So you can see there are so many people here. It's so crowded. You only can see the people, not the fishes. So you can see at the shallow places, there are gathering more people. So below the waistline. So it's easy for them to catch the fishes by hand. For the deep water areas, so it's like right now you can see use their hand to scan the water, so you can see they really try all their best to catch the fishes. We can feel the wind blazing. So the blades of wind, I can tell maybe down the water is not that warm. And you can see people right now get onto the dam and they will go to measure their harvest. You can see the people, some of them already get their nets and get back to the dam. I believe they already finished fishing. So you can see some people that only keep their head above the water. And we can see a lot of keys. Like the girls, I believe they follow their fathers to catch the fish.
就那里一个撒网的小男孩，你看到吗？
So you can see the little boys right now is casting the net.
没进去吗？
再给那个网友可能好奇啊，为什么我们这个大坝的这边人比较少，然后在远处人比较多？因为刚才
So why at this side of the dam is less people, but you can see far from the place we're standing are more people. Because right now, where we're standing is the
这
downstream.
个情况，还有一个情况就是，因为这里毕竟是我们平常那个河道的一个坝点嘛，也有一个
And here
那就是我们即便是把水放到水位最低的时候，这个地方也是比较深的。那么大一点的鱼呢，它就喜欢往更深的
it's
区域来
quite deep
未来可是更深的区域呢，就是捉鱼的时候就
of the level of the water or the depth of the water.
就是高手才能
So
够到嘛。所以
The skillful people
然后就这个就是
are like to
所以这边来捉
go fishing
基
here
本上是中年的男性
because that require a lot
一定
of
经验的
experience and skills.
那边
So you can see the middle-aged men are really like to catch fish here. But the place far from us is you can catch some smaller size fishes.
3斤都有。
So that not require a lot of the skills.
那个只能出来水
So fishes are around 2 to 4
就那边就游客量就比较多，然后这边
weights in
可以
weight.
看到的几乎都是本地人，
So 2 to 14, that's already a 1 to 2.
基本上是我们本地的一些小伙伴，然后也都是用的杂网，只有靠边上的一些用那个鱼。
Kilograms. So you can see people use different tools to catch the water. They use a fishing net or the bamboo basket.